Welcome back to the channel, everyone. We're back with video 2 on the brand new Shehds 3-in-1 moving spot, gobo, beam, wash, whatever you want to call this fixture. We've had some time with the fixture now with some shows under our belt. In video 1, we went over the features, the specs of the light. We went over how easy it was to patch into a lighting console, but we really didn't have any experience with the light. Now that we have some shows under our belt, we can give you some footage of what the lights actually looked like on a stage. We can give you Zach's first impressions of seeing the lights on a stage, because he hasn't actually seen these yet in person or on a video. It'll be really cool to get his reactions from River City Slam and the footage from that show. I'm also gonna give you my opinion on the light as a non-lighting guy. So with that being said, let's get into some footage from the show. Let's get Zach's impressions, and then we'll come back here, give some final thoughts and impressions of these new Shehds fixtures. Let's go.
Let's do it.
All right, so we're here at the computer. I'm gonna pop up some videos here and show Zach what it looked like at River City Slam. Let's see what I can find. Here's the first clip I have. Let's see what it looks like.
From what I saw there, it was a nice tight from the, right from the lens. Oh yeah.
Yeah, look at that.
That's, oh, wait. Can you go back and pause that?
Yeah.
Or like, can we see a frame? Because that was like a wide go, but that looked nice. Yeah. Oh, it's actually a really nice spread, like zoom-wise. It's a perfect light for this stage.
Yeah, look at that.
Yeah, it's a perfect light for this stage.
Check that out.
Yeah, that's a nice. That's freaking wide.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is prismed, but...
It's totally prismed, but gobo with the prism,
yeah.
That's nice. Yeah, and it's crisp too.
There we go.
Are you running these at a full 100%?
Yeah.
You were? Okay.
Yeah, I think the prisms...
You didn't have them on a Group Master or anything like that?
I did, so like depending on where I was in the fader, but like not a Group Master.
Well, I'm specifically asking because if you have stuff on a Group Master, sometimes you'll have like the dimming curve of it changes. Oh,
sure.
So I was trying to see, because it looked like it was like dimming very, very, very well.
It was a very nice like dim curve from what I thought, compared to like there's been some other beams I've been using lately.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Like, it's like
there's a huge
iris
dead
or
zone,
something,
and then it opens up. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, these were way better. Like, I mean, you were here in person too when we were playing with them.
But I'm looking at like in relation to like
the
all of the other stuff.
Ooh, I love that. I don't know, they look pretty cool.
They're fantastic. They're perfect for this room. Like, it's great. That looks like pro. Wait, hang on, go back.
They're jiggling because they're on the drum riser.
Got it. I was gonna say, is that
no,
from
it's not from the motors. Yeah, look at this shot though. Like, that cuts through awesome.
Yeah, but like if you're looking at it, so your washes are still bright. Those are obviously bright, like brighter slightly, but like everything is punching through.
Yeah.
Rotating gobo?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, very slow. I like how it's not, like it's slowly rotating, but you're not getting any jitter from the actual...
Oh yeah. I thought they were really smooth.
The dim
the
from to nothing was really nice there. Like clean.
Oh yeah.
Like just straight is like on, off,
nice
but like
smooth.
it gave a nice,
He's right up against the subs, so the camera just exploded. This was one of my favorite looks I made. Was like
the gobos coming in, like
just like a slow fly out, and then I was just doing the dimmer manually.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
So you weren't running that off of an effect. That's like you manually doing the dimmer.
It was a movement separated, so I could do strobe. See, I fucked up and I didn't.
Yep.
Cut them off when they came down.
They're bright. They don't look any different from the, like as far as brightness goes.
Mm-hmm.
They're not too bad.
Yeah, they're definitely
at least from back here.
Yeah. There you go.
Yeah. Nice definition.
Yeah.
It's also still...
I'd be curious to see these up against what you guys have at the Sylvie
Yeah.
And just like against a name brand fixture.
Yeah. I would love to see this against a Lone Star specifically.
Yeah. Oh
That's
yeah,
what's
we
like
have
the
some of those in Majestic. Yeah.
it's
so
around
maybe,
the same kind of vibe-ish.
Yeah. I feel like they'd be close. Knowing what those Lone Stars do look like, I feel like these would be pretty on par, pretty close.
And that would be the same, like, that's the same type of specking that we talked about in the last show, like venue-wise that I'd spec it at.
Yeah. I mean, and you got to keep in mind, too, it is a relatively small fixture still, and it's a 300-watt fixture. You know, it's not a Viper.
The fact that you can get that, like, look.
Mm-hmm. And it's got a lot of features, you know, like we talked about. It's not just a beam.
Cheap. Yeah, exactly.
You know, yeah, it's actually a spot
beam,
wash.
Spot wash, yeah.
With some gobos and zooms and colors.
You have
and
a
it's
rig.
smooth.
You have a rig of like 16 of those.
Yeah.
You can have
that would crush.
everything that you need. You wouldn't need to have anything
Yeah.
else. And then you can just pick and choose. Okay, this is going to be a wash for this song. This is going to be a wash. And then you can change it up. Yeah. Nice.
Cool. Should we give our final thoughts?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, so we're back. I showed Zach a bunch of the footage from the River City Slam. What did you think? What did you think about them?
I was once again impressed. They held up very nicely. They really had a nice, consistent beam whenever they were zoomed in, and then they also had a really, really, really nice spread with the gobo and the prism.
Yeah, I did enjoy that. I thought in person, because you weren't there in person, but I thought in person they looked super sick. Personally, I think they cut through even a little better than the wash, the Shehds like baseline. I think it's like a 19 by 15 moving wash on their website, and those are awesome too.
Oh yeah.
But I think this is definitely a little bit of a step up in terms of like punching through. And yeah, I liked the gobo look too. I thought it was good. It didn't seem to cut down on the output.
Oh, for sure, yeah, exactly. And the output seemed really consistent whenever you were going from like 0 to 100% on the light too. It was very smooth. Worked with the rig well.
Yeah.
It seemed like. How was using them for the rig?
Good. Like I said, I liked the light quality, and the movements were all really smooth. That's something that I enjoy. Like the lower end washes that I have, you can tell that they have just a different drive system and a different, you know, these definitely feel a lot more premium in terms of just like the feel of the fixture itself. These things are really solid, they're heavy, and they move really smoothly in terms of like when they're actually being controlled.
Oh yeah, and you had different speeds for your movements as well, and it handled that flawlessly.
Yeah. For my final thoughts, I think this is a really awesome fixture for the price. If you're trying to get a solid beam spot wash that's not just a beam, that's actually a spot wash and has the gobos and has everything that you would be looking for in this fixture, and you don't want to spend thousands of dollars per fixture, I think this is definitely a solid fixture. What do you think, Zach?
I fully agree. I stand by what I said in video 1 about where I would spec these at.
Yeah.
That is like the perfect area for these smaller mid-sized tours coming through. Small bars or like little clubs, these would be perfect for it.
Yeah, I agree. And then you throw a couple of these in a couple cases on a trailer and do a little ground package as a touring band. I think these would be sick for that purpose. They're nice and small. Obviously, they're not super tiny, but they're not gigantic either. You can have one person pick these up, set them up, and hang them. I mean, we both pick them up.
Yeah.
They have the clamps built in on the bottom. You just have to fold them out and hang them. That's pretty sweet.
The handles themselves too are pretty robust.
Yeah, this whole fixture is really solid. I thought so. I think the build qualities.
Did you have any interference as far as like noise goes?
No noise interference. Nobody complained about anything with like guitar signals and amps and pickups. I know that is a common issue.
Especially.
But no issues with that. I had 0 issues with the lights at all during the show, and during the setup, during the teardown. They were awesome. If you guys are interested in getting these Shehds lights or any Shehds lights, I do have an affiliate link down below. It really does help the channel out if you're looking at getting some of these fixtures on their website. I think that about does it for video 2 here on the new Shehds Beam Spot Wash 3-in-1 fixtures. Thanks, Zach, for joining me in these 2 videos.
Absolutely.
Really appreciate it.
Absolutely.
Zach's a professional lighting guy. If you didn't catch it from the first video, he does massive tours, He runs MA3, he runs Hog, he runs all this stuff, and he's definitely a real LD. I don't necessarily consider myself a real LD, but I do appreciate Zach coming on the channel here and giving his thoughts on these fixtures. I hope you guys got something out of these 2 videos on these Shehds lights, and I'll see you in the next one.
Thanks for having me, Evan.